Hi guys, let me just get the live stream up and running. So today I'm going to be having a look at the track called Miss You or I Miss You. Hi guys. So here it is. So very important, I've given myself a list of things to do. I've got about an hour today for live streaming. So the most important thing is edit the keys and make a new section. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just a bit concerned that I've got the wrong version up here. So let me just check. Wow. Shouldn't be 105 BPM, that's for sure. What is going on there? Okay. Excuse the slapping. So let's try opening the previous version. So I'm going to have a look at these keys. So I did an edit of this. So this was a track where Logic's crashed. Great. This was a track that I did a session on GarageBand on my phone. If you remember, if you watched the stream the other day, so I did a session on the weekend on my phone when I was in the passenger seat on a car journey, and I just mashed around with some key ideas and stuff like that. Sorry, believe it or not, I just had some nuts again, and I've got the same reaction. So maybe I should stop eating those nuts. It's making me sneeze for some reason. So basically, I edited the keys that I recorded in GarageBand. So it's really cool because it meant that on the weekend when I was just sitting in the car, I was able to push this track a bit further forward. And then on the stream earlier on in the week, I edited what I'd done and I found some keys in there because I always feel like this track is cool. And, I was really excited by it. And that's always a danger that when you start to feel, this is just not really doing anything for me. You kind of have to also remember the fact that you were excited about it, and maybe it's just that it's kind of got a little bit hard, which is why you don't feel excited. So that can mean maybe you need to put it down for a while and go back to it, or but it doesn't necessarily mean there's anything wrong with it, So, okay, so it should be 120, but the problem is that the other version, I think, is the right version. Please don't crash. So let's see why that's playing 105. Sorry about this, bit of a false start. I think it's always a good idea to actually get the project up on Logic before I start the stream. Might be a good idea. So if you're wondering I don't know if you can see this, but I actually have my phone down here with the cricket on. I have to admit, just to keep an eye on the score. I don't know why this is coming up with weird tempos, but look at that. That's a fun little Logic bug, I think there. Nice. I definitely didn't put in those tempos or any tempos other than what it's supposed to be, which is 120. Okay. All right. So I'll put that in just as an idea. So let's get straight to the point, which was I have some keys that I think are pretty cool that I want to try editing. Are they here? Okay, so it's just a complete mess at the moment, of course. So let's just get the beats up with the keys, and I just want to edit these keys into shape. And let's just get a new version called new key section, because what I want to try is actually recording some live bass with this track tomorrow, because I've got a session with Chris tomorrow. I should have saved that in mind. So I want to basically get this keys part together, so when I meet up, when I do a session with Chris, he can record onto that. So that's just me in GarageBand. So I really like the riff, the melody of it. I'm not sure about that last chord. Maybe it could just end on that. It's kind of got quite nice tension to it. Kind of like feeling I'm getting into kind of ravey kind of vibes a little bit at the moment. I don't know where that came from, but some of the newer tracks I'm working on, like I've got another one called, which has got the working title of Soulful Thang Thursday. So if you've seen that stream, it definitely needs a new name at some point. That's got a kind of ravey section in it. Yeah. I don't know where that suddenly materialized from, but it's all good. So I was very into kind of jungle and stuff like that growing up, and obviously I'm really into disco boogie kind of vibes as well, but yeah, I don't know, maybe there's can bring some of that influence to bear as well. Okay, so I could just try going to the lowest note of the chord, see if that gives me a good vibe on the bass. Start simple, see what happens. Just put this down. So as I said, I may record live bass, so I'm going to definitely try recording live bass for this. So oops. Doesn't sound right for some reason. Okay, so hi 2K, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Okay, put this in. So I think actually you can just stay on that D rather than going up there. Try that. Let's just give it a little quantize. Always go back and add in swing and stuff like that if I want to afterwards. Oh yeah, that's the one. So that does need to change. I'll put it on the wrong note, that's why. It doesn't feel like the right bass sound at the moment, but that's fine. There's some strange stuff going on with this side chain as well. Let's just fix that because it's annoying. Kind of a bit too saturated sounding the bass. Trying the track. Okay, so there's just way too much stuff going on. So let me just mute. So we don't need that playing at the moment. Oh, where's that vocal? So there's, yeah. Let's just actually solo things rather than unmuting. So I'm just going to look at the kick, feels a little bit long in the tail. Okay, let's try this vocal. Okay, so I don't want that muted guitar part playing there for sure. Let's try this. I don't want that playing there either. That bass is annoying now. Okay, so where's some of this percussion that we had? What's this? Yeah, so I want to keep the. I definitely want the vocal in there. Yeah, hats are on in there. So that guitar's got potential for something, but not at the moment. Okay, so where's this is a generative percussion part I kind of added in. Okay, so I find the keys a little bit annoying in terms of the sound. So let's grab Alicia's keys. Maybe try layering it. And I'm just going to grab the dynamics. Let's make it a little bit more close and bring up velocity. So it needs to be a little bit. It needs to be a bit more legato. It's kind of a bit muddy sounding somehow. Let's try the bit of verb. Okay, so I'm going to just try layering this up with something. So I used to have Nexus, which could be quite cool for just trying out stuff, but I think it might have stopped working. I haven't used it for ages. Let's see. So we can see, yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I did a whole video series on Nexus for Nexus, so I just need to I just need to actually go through my emails and get the login for it, but that's fine. So what can I try instead? Let's just go simple and we'll use sampler. So I don't know, I could try some kind of mallet kind of instrument. Let's just see if we get some vibes from these kind of sounds. Kind of looking for a little bit of a, I don't want it to be like too tropical sounding, but okay, so oh man, what is going on? Weirdly, I'm actually not sure if I like it. So I'm just going to listen and see. So I've got some other, and these are all going to be out of time because I've just played them really fast, but I've got some other piano vibes here. So one of it's like, sorry, that synth sound was obviously ridiculously loud when it came in. I'm just trying to get a vibe as to whether this is going to work or not. So. I actually don't think it works. But I might just leave it there because I prefer to judge these things outside the studio than judging it in the moment, because judgment can be dependent on a lot of different things. So sometimes I find I might listen to it outside the studio and think, wow, actually that was that's really cool. I don't think I am, but I want to have the choice to be able to. I want to be able to make that decision later. I just want to say hi to some other guys that have joined. DJ BB Brahim, who's joined. I think it's pretty. Yeah, I don't know if you're actually Chico's brother or whether that's just a turn of phrase, but welcome along nonetheless. Cool. So let me just go through some of these little bits here because I've got some extra piano. As I said, they're going to be horribly out of time probably, but let's have a look. Why is that coming out so sharp like that? Sorry guys, one sec. Hi. I'm just live streaming.
Okay, when you finished?
I don't know, I'll call you when I'm done.
What time is that about?
I've got CR2 call at 5:30, so sometime after that. Okay, bye-bye. Right guys. Okay, cool. So let's have a look. If you kind of go, can't sing it. That's kind of what I'm hearing. So I like that little. Ah! Come here. Right. Let's try that. So this is something I was trying out, which I'm gonna not use. So let me go back to how it was. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so what was this one? So I wonder if it's like what it's like if we kind of go do something like this, go a bit crazy with a delay. I wasn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that's quite cool. Don't want that one there. It's kind of a bit disappointing when it comes in here. I don't know what's going on with the sample. It's something's weird going on with the sample. Maybe this should be coming in here. No. So I don't know why the vocal's doing that there. Ovox, virtual piano. I think maybe it's this. No. See, weirdly, I actually didn't mind it when it came in there. It does kind of somewhat feel like a different track. That's the problem. But it's more exciting probably than the other idea, maybe. it's obviously all very messy, but there's something about these two bass lines playing together that I think I need to change up the rhythm of this one so it doesn't just follow the chords. Like it needs to be more. Oh, yes, it's a tough one. That does feel more exciting in some ways. Sorry, I just wanted to listen to what that sounded like. Okay, so I'm kind of unsure about the direction to take this track now. Okay, so I'm kind of at a bit of an impasse with this track. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I like. I don't know if I like it. I don't know. I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm being completely honest, which can be a bit frustrating. So what I'm going to do is, let me just try this quickly. I just want to try it with the M1 piano. Okay, cool. So, as I said, I kind of I'm in the trenches a little bit with this one. So, as I said, I've got a session booked with Chris, my bass playing friend, tomorrow. So I may just bounce this down and just try some live bass with Chris, and then I think I probably need a little bit of kind of calendar time with it, because I just don't know what to do really. So I don't know if I like that keys part. So I've got kind of decisions to make on this track. So I think the best to do is for me to record some new bass parts, and then see how they fit, see if that sparks some new ideas, and then maybe I could even just set myself a timer and then just literally finish both versions and see which one sounds best. What I often do in this situation, when I've got quite a lot going on in a track, but I can't decide what to do with it, and I'm confused, I play a little game with myself where I pretend that the track is kind of for a freelance job, so it's just kind of maybe it's for a documentary or an advert or something. and that becomes easier when it's not a track that you're really, really attached to as an artist kind of track. So I say, right, it's just going to be for I'm going to put it up on a library online or something, and then I find it much easier to finish it. And sometimes by doing that and then going, right, I'm going to finish it now for that, it suddenly makes it so much easier to work on. And then I finish it and then end up really liking it because just the momentum of working on it's got me kind of finishing it. So I might try that as well. But yeah, so I'll put this into my my Trello document, and then I may do another stream before I finish if I have time. I've got a call now, so I'll have to jump off now, but I may come back on. Thanks everyone who joined me. So I think it wasn't a particularly good stream because obviously it was a little bit of a struggle to get something going, sort of just listening. But I don't know, in some ways maybe it's useful to sometimes it's useful to see someone having problems and not getting anywhere, because that's what happens. And I'm not planning anything I do in these streams. I'm just streaming what I'm doing every day in the studio in terms of my production schedule. So some days are good, some days are productive, some days are not, and today was one of those days that wasn't. And that's important as well, to see how you get around those problems. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I may be back this evening for another stream. So yeah, thanks everyone who's tuned in. Thanks DJ BB, thanks Marie. I saw you talking about Kontakt. Yeah, Kontakt's great. I don't use it enough, actually. I only use it for a couple of things. So Marie's asking what DAW. I don't know if you're asking me that. If you are, that's Logic. I don't know if you're asking someone in the chat about what DAW they use. It's actually quite interesting because I actually did French at uni, guys, so I can I'm a little bit rusty, but je parle un peu français, je comprends un peu. Je suis curieux et j'aime ce qu'il fait. So merci beaucoup, Tuco, pour le support. What else? DJ BB. Talking about machine. Yeah, I'd like to get a machine for sure. Anyway, guys, I've got to go now, so I'll maybe be back on later. Thanks everyone who's tuned in.